with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Char, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the war because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if I true fan his chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for what is today, Monday the 11th of August 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well. I hope you had a very fun, enjoyable, robust, meaningful and positive weekend, but the start of a brand new week is here. It is Monday again, and Phil Burnell is already crying his eyes out on stream about how low support Mafia got for his second stream. In case you're not aware, Phil Burnell, first stream, he crushed the goals. He got like $180 or something. Second stream, like 30. But yeah, as you can see, he's crying here, but the game is good. The audience is split. One stream did great, other tanked, and got low views and support, so I have no idea. Nearly nobody was there. Less than 200 subs on YouTube. But the game is good, so I can't explain it anymore. People just do what they want, I guess. The wording behind that, the venom in those words he typed out. People. He's talking about his audience here. He's talking about his community. And the fact that it wasn't wailed out in the second stream as well. People just do what they want. The second stream did horrible, yet had tons of action. It makes no sense at all. It's also, basically, Phil is still stuck in he's still got his illusion that the game is what causes people to fucking support content creators. Like, he has this bizarre illusion that the game is the most important part of the streaming experience when it comes to gaming content creators. I mean, there's multiple reasons this could be the case. You know, first of all, Phil is fresh off a marathon when he was given over $1,000. The day stream as well saw Phil hit his goal, and so he should be happy. He's basically got a lot more money than usual lately. And yet here he is crying, bitching, whining and moaning on the night stream. But also remember, Phil is playing this game 2 days later than when everyone else has. The game came out on Friday, but Phil prioritised his special retro Bigger Man marathon over playing this brand new hype game. So he's 2 days late to the party, and now he's got the fucking audacity to sit there bitching, whine and moan and cry about, you know, support or whatever. We have a couple of things to enjoy though. So we got a couple of clips here. Also, Reminder, people paid $1,500 for this.
Pretty much no char on the bottom.
This was a DSP tries it that wasn't.
Decent. It's like a tasty cheese.
Wait, can you explain that taste again, please?
A tasty cheese.
No, explain that taste again, please.
The cheese seems decent. It's like a tasty cheese.
The cheese seems decent. It's like a tasty cheese. Wow. That explains everything.
The chewy crust.
Remember, Phil considered this. Remember, at the time when Phil was doing his live stream, he said it wasn't a proper DSP tries it. Then he changed his mind and said it was, which is why he left the live stream up in the first place, so people can enjoy seeing this essentially. So this, in Phil's eyes, this is an official DSP tries. He kind of retconned his own self. So yeah, also big ups to Bro Side Phil. He lifted 325 dirty, but it went up. Yay for attaining muscle. So here is Bro Side Phil just flexing his big boy muscles at the gym. Oh, he struggled a bit, but he got there in the end. That's why I call it dirty, because it wasn't the most cleanest of ones, but yeah, he done it in the end. I have something to point out, and it's like, I think, you know, as impressive as Bro Side Phil is with the lifts and all that shit, I feel like he could work some more on his on doing some squats. You know, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, there's a bit of a, you know, I'm just saying he could, you know, don't skip leg day, yeah. Pro said it himself, don't skip leg day, yeah. You can't skip leg day, bro. Come on now. But aye, very impressive what indeed though. Big ups to Bro Side Phil for sharing his improvements and all that. And also he said himself he lost a bit of weight, but he's still retained muscle and all and managing life, so good stuff indeed. Big ups to him. Anyway, we have a couple of things to watch and enjoy before Phil goes properly live for his non-podcast show. Remember, Phil is not doing a proper podcast today. He's going to do some sort of brief half hour or a blever or whatever, and then he's going to start Death Stranding 2 gameplay about noon his time. So while we wait for Phil to go live properly, we have a couple of things to go through first. Memology made a compilation from Phil's night stream, but before that, Familia DSP Safety Patrol brand new episode from Lectural is out. So there we go. You have been summoned. I was just saying, bro, you shouldn't really skip leg day. It was an impressive lift, don't get me wrong, and I'm glad you still retained some muscle despite losing some weight, but your legs looks like they could do with some beefing up. It's just an observation, but it looks like you've been skipping leg day once or twice, pal, you know, just a wee observation, you know what I'm saying? It's like, Wednesday's leg day, and the angle was bad. The angle was bad. Is this the sort of comment you say, like the camera adds £10? The angle was bad. Is that what you mean by that? You know, your filming angle that you chose. I don't know. Oh hell, that's a bad angle. Anyway, well, I was big up to you, as I said. It was mainly, I'll say, I wasn't showing that just to fucking be mean. I was celebrating your achievement. Now you lost some weight, but you still retained some muscle mass. Lifting 325. I don't think Phil's even seen weights at 325, and he used to lift weights. He used to practically be a bodybuilder, you know, the dark side Phil. He was, you know, like a right little beefcake when he was younger, apparently. If you believe that shit. Anyway, fucking hell. Anyway, I have not seen this yet. I've been looking forward to watching this. Familia DSP Safety Patrol, brand new episode from Lectural. We love this series, and it's been too long since we've seen the last episode. Let's see what Lectural has created for us all.
I used to have dandruff, so I tried Head and Shoulders. Then I tried Selsun Blue. Blue is better.
Wow! Videotape yourself in the shower with the new Selsun Blue. It's top tier compared to the mid to low or low to far below tier shampoos.
Blue is better.
Selsun Blue.
On the next Familia DSP, Philip is having a hard time fitting in. I wonder why.
Fucking Elmo. I'm your little king, right, mother?
Oh my goodness, Phil, you're balding.
Work on my sexy?
You're wearing Zelda shorts. That's not grown or sexy.
Get in! Get in! Get in! Fuck!
It's Egg Side Phil.
Let's face it, Jade, we don't fit in with these factions.
Don't worry about it, bud.
Look at Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty over here is trying to be in the stool pigeon patrol.
I'm gonna be the fucking authority around here.
Say what I say. Thank you very much to Dark Side Ranta for popping their 7-month bingo by membership message saying now Jad, Phil has picked up cat so he can lift some. No. No, that you took that too literally, Dark Side Ranta. No. You have to remember as well that Phil has one of those little, you know, he has one of those little carts to help pick up some heavier things, you know, like grocery shopping, or a carton of milk, you know, so he probably just asked Cat to hop on so he could wheel over a threshold after they got married, you know, all traditional like. But there we go. Anyway, Jesus Christ. Let's get back to this. Oh yeah, one more thing before we continue, one more thing. This is going to sound very strange. I said it earlier on in the chat before we were live. I don't think memberships are going to work right now on my channel because I think we've basically maxed out. So I would encourage, this is going to sound strange to say, don't gift memberships. Do not gift memberships, because I don't think it's going to go anywhere. If you have a membership, feel free to pop your membership message and they'll count towards free spaces. Or if you want to become a member of your own volition, by all means become a member of your own volition. But I would strongly recommend no member bombs, because I don't think they're going to go anywhere, so I just don't want you to waste, time, or I don't know how long it takes for you to get your money back for an unsuccessful member bomb, but yeah, long story short, I would recommend not bothering with the member bombs, for now anyway.
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Whoa, buddy!
Are you trying to boost estrogen levels naturally? Get a fucking white claw before the night stream and fuck up your liver. All you have to do is tip.
Well, thank you very much. We have a brand new member. Thank you very much to Manga Kadanyeru. I'm trying to butcher that. Hold on. Let me try again. Let me redeem myself. Mangaka Danyeru. Thank you very much for becoming a member of the channel. It is very much appreciated, very kind of you indeed, so thank you very much for that. And I'm sorry if I butchered your name the first time, but as a Scotsman, it's kind of what I do. I kind of butcher anything that's kind of remotely English when it comes to language. It just comes out of territory of me being Scottish, butchering English language. Technically your name was like Japanese. But hey, I got there in the end, kinda. I had to say this, I took the scenic route, but I got there in the end. Thank you for becoming a member. Very kind of you indeed.
Tip, tippity, tip, biatch.
Okay, here we go. Come on, lecturer. There we go. Okay, time for episode. I'm going to pause animations. I want to see the episode. I don't want to interrupt the episode. It's too good. Here we go. Get it, sclerotic.
3, 4, 5, and 6. I fucking knew it. And 10. Fuck yes.
Philip! Can't you sit on the couch like a normal person?
Mother! This hair is not gonna comb itself.
You're 13, Philip. You should start combing your own hair.
But I'm your little king, right, Mother?
Oh my goodness, Phil, you're balding.
I'm your little spoiled bitch kid of a king. Mommy!
Philip, don't talk like that.
Well, here comes my bus.
How you doing, dude?
Hello. How you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Jordan. Did you do anything interesting over the weekend, Mr. Jordan?
I'm not interested in anything, dude. I turned the only interest I had in life into my job. I don't know what to fucking do.
Bye, Mr. Jordan.
What's the rush, Phil?
I can't be late to class.
Oh, brother Phil. You can run, but you can't hide.
Did you forget you owe us $5, Phil?
Come on, guys, over at Kino Casino. Quit razzing me.
What's going on here? Everybody get to fucking class now.
Top of the morning to you morons. Today, of course, we will be going over mathematics.
Don't tell me what the fuck to talk. I'm smarter than you. I'm a scholar. There's a difference.
Dale, sit your ass down.
You can have this conversation with me if you have not even completed college at all.
Dale, relax and count to 5.
You've never studied demographics. You've never studied any of this shit.
Philip Burnell to the principal's office immediately.
What the hell did I do? You wanted to see me, Principal Cambion?
Phil, nobody is signing up for the school safety patrol. I am assigning you as the officer of this school.
Holy fuck, I would be honored, Principal Cambion.
Yeah, just, keep the hallways clear and write up detention slips.
Holy shit, this is awesome. Hey, do I get a taser gun or pepper spray or a baton?
No. You get a whistle and a vest. That's it, Phil.
Oh, by the way, the guys over at Kino Casino are always breaking my balls about the $5 I owe them. I was hoping you could do something about those guys.
Well, Phil, you know you should always pay back what you owe.
I don't live by that philosophy.
You got loaned $5. You pay $5 back, Phil.
No. They loaned me $1, but they want 400% interest. Thus, we had discussions of a payment plan.
Are you fucking serious right now? I mean, oh my God, there will be no loan sharking activities in this school. I'm getting those fucking Kino guys in here right after lunch.
With great power comes robust responsibilities.
It has the correct gravitational pull and the right mathematics.
Shut up, it's the That Being Said faction.
Being
Hey, what the fuck is
Yay.
smoking?
Which vest is podcast vest? Being said. Relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. Being said. Which vest?
Who's there?
What's up, Phil?
Duty, you're in big trouble, cacksucker. Where the fuck is your permission slip?
Whoa, buddy!
I don't have a permission slip, and you have no authority. You look pathetic, Phil.
I look fucking flawless. You're just jealous of my swagger. Duty, come on, man, for real. Show me your permission slip, or you're getting detention.
Holy shit, I can't take a shit in peace! Well, it's stool pigeon side Phil. What a fucking loser!
Attention, Ashton and Andy to the principal's office now.
Well, Triple P, looks like you're in trouble.
Ha. Here's the thing, brother Phil. I practically run this school. Principal Cambion is my top loan shark customer.
That can't be. I run this school. I'm second in command after the principal.
Keep lying to yourself, loser side Phil.
This is so good.
I'm gonna have to quit the force. I have no chance against the Kino mob. This means I am letting down safety patrol officers from the past. Fuck them. Where the fuck is that music coming from?
Man and his house cat, as well as Jasper Kitty. They eat, drink, stream, and I guess just go eat again all day, and sometimes they go run errands. 6 days a week, hashtag full time, he sits up in his room. The two cats are left all alone. I guess she'll just call Tyrone. Living it up in Renton. Living it up in Renton. Living it up in Renton. Lechero's Familia DSP. Lechero's Familia DSP.
You want to admit something a bit embarrassing? When I first heard this, I didn't hear the words properly, and so I thought they were saying, that chair looks familiar, DSP. It's actually Lechero's Familiar. It's basically just the name of the show in Lecero. Lechero's Familiar DSP. But to me, I thought it was saying, that chair looks familiar, DSP. Like they were kind of emphasising the empty chair that Phil leaves abandoned sometimes and just shows where the camera's rolling. I was like, that's a strange lyric. Like, no, it's Lechero's Familiar DSP. But Ryan's asking, wasn't there a story he recently made up that came straight out of South Park? Well, Phil has done this before multiple times in the past, when he's alluded to some sort of thing where he went and smoked weed or whatever, and then had to throw up and then shit at the same time. Like, it was straight out of a South Park sketch. He did this years ago, and he kind of repeated the thing recently, so it kind of got some more prominence again. But Phil is trying to claim, so the way Phil told the story was directly like from a South Park episode. Like, you know, oh, I had to shit and throw up at the same time, and so, yeah, I was on the toilet, and I was like, you know, I was shitting so much, and then I need to be sick, so I had to stop shitting so I could be sick in the toilet, and I'm being sick in the toilet. It was awful, but yeah, it was just literally, it was like he just watched an episode of South Park and thought, well, nobody watches that. I could probably steal a story and get away with it. It was bizarre. It was absolutely fucking bizarre. Anyway, I'll let see if there's anything at the end here.
Lechero's familiar.
Sometimes we cuts. Sometimes we cuts.
Living it up in Renton. Never going out. Living it up. Never going late. Living it up in Renton, but always pulling hogas. Strap in, LARPers. It's resurgence time. Lechero's familiar. DSP.
That was such a good episode. There we go. That was the whole thing. Good stuff indeed. This already has almost 6,000 views, and it's only been upline. It's only been online for 16 hours. Absolutely insane, guys. If you want to see it yourself later on, I would recommend, of course, link is in the chat right now. Yeah, big ups to Lecture for another crazy good episode, and also big ups to like people that got little, you know, cameo roles as well. I saw you, bro. Side in the background with Steve. You know, you've seen a few familiar faces. I'll say hello to being the teacher as well and all that jazz, good stuff. Oh, Phil's live. Crap, I didn't realise he was live already. Wow, he's live earlier than usual. How long has this bad man been live for? Oh, he's been live for a while, hasn't he? Oh, balls, I didn't realise. Wow, he's been live for like 10 minutes almost. Wow. Did not expect that. The bad man's been going for a while. Hold on, so I think if we go here... It's right about here. I think, hold on. I go too far. Okay, right over here. Here we go. Right over here. Now, when can I?
Here, I'm getting set up.
Okay, we'll leave it on pause there. We'll leave it on pause right there. Okay. Didn't realise I've been live for like almost 10 minutes. That's my bad. I should have checked that. I was too busy enjoying Letro's incredible robust episode. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to make sure Phil's on 1080p and make sure he's on 1.5 speed. And while we build up some more speed up juice, how about we watch last night's shenanigans? And Phil having a complete meltdown over the lack of support he got for playing Mafia Old Country.
I love it, and you know, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact that I might lose my fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with, that's the worst feeling.
Who fucking cares?
Where do I get my Hawaiian shirts? Stores, clothing stores. Are you guys gonna just sit here and LARP and ask me the same questions all night? Is it like the same 3 people with the fucking sock accounts again?
Jesus, even before the stream went live properly, this is also before he's even done gameplay for the next stream, straight away he's in a bad mood. Straight away he's toxic, like somebody just shat in his fucking dinner or something.
Anyone want to say something intelligent or like show a fucking brain cell firing? I mean,
how about you fucking lead by example, Phil? You know, the fucking audience you have in front of you is what you have specially curated yourself. So if anyone's to fucking blame for the lack of intelligence in your audience, then surely it's you, because you're always fucking bragging about having a specially curated audience.
Literally, I'm looking here, dunce thing about me wearing 2 shirts. Over here, oh look, here's something dumb about, it's like all memes. Like, fuck, dude, you do yourself a favor. Unplug from the morons of the fucking internet and say something for yourself for once. Stop parroting other morons. You sound like a fucking idiot. God.
There's a fucking guy who didn't know what to fucking do when he started creating content, so he pretended to fucking do things like angry video game nerds, and he did things that they said. Who is he to fucking talk about parroting other fucking people? As soon as he was involved at Kino Casino, all of a sudden Phil's vocabulary included words like felting. Get felted, bitch. You know, all this shit, you know what I mean? Who is he to talk about parroting other people when he does it himself?
Ah, damn, man. Just say anything of intelligence. Unreal. I'm not trying to do a victim complex here or anything. I'm not super thin-skinned Phil where I can't take an insult. Sidious, you have to understand that every single time that I'm on stream, there's a whole bunch of idiots on both sides. Usually there's way more on Kick than on YouTube. Tonight there were actually a few on YouTube I already took care of. But it's like, you gotta understand this, like, they jump on the stream and they're immediately starting with their nonsense, just parroting what mouth-drooling idiots on the internet say about me with their dumb memes and shit. It's like, dude, I just want to talk and have a real human conversation with people.
Well, if you want a real human conversation, you have to realise you have to invite somebody to talk back to you. You know? Live. Like, you want a real human conversation, and to you that involves just waiting there, sitting, staring at chat, when you could have them on your show to talk to you. You know, what is stopping you from having somebody, one of your fans, talk to you while you play Mafia Old Country? They could talk to you in comedy. There's absolutely nothing preventing you, Phil, from having a real human conversation on your streams. Apart from the fact you can't be arsed to.
Wondering how you guys are genuinely doing, wondering if you guys are playing this game or something else. I don't want to sit here and listen to these memes and shit. They're so dumb. It's like zero brain cell activity. So I don't want to waste my time with it, you know? I really don't. I'll turn the stream off then if I have to fucking deal with that.
Do it, bitch. Fucking do it. I dare you. I double dare you. Turn the whole shit off, Phil. Make no money and have no stream at night. Go on, Phil.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Jesus fucking Christ, Memoji. What sort of clip is this and why is it perfectly encapsulate Phil's audience?
The electric bill.
Guys, now here's the deal. We are over an hour into tonight's late stream. We have your future stepdad, who an hour ago gifted 5 subs, and we have Roy Barnes with a $2 super chat, and that's it. For the entire hour and 20 minutes that I was playing the game, and the half an hour that I was hanging out with you guys beforehand. Please support the stream.
Why?
Earlier stream did very well. Don't ask me why tonight no one is supporting the stream.
Well, why is nobody supporting tonight?
Stay over on Kick. I don't even know what's going on. I was in the middle of that action sequence and everyone started spamming stuff. I have no idea why. I'm not even involved in it. I'm sitting here playing the game. So, all right. Please support the stream. I'll be back in just a moment. All right. Well, here's the deal. We have one of two options. I've already played this game now for almost 4 hours today. I have a good amount to say about it. So we can either play it for another hour, or we could just chill for an hour. I'm okay if you just want to hang out.
No, let me translate that for you guys. Let me translate exactly what Phil means by that. So, he understands that when he needs money, usually the easiest way for him to get money is for him to stop playing the game and just sit there staring directly down the camera with no game to distract him while asking his audience for money and contributions. The Chill with Phil sessions are basically like a more very personalised, like a pat down. He's gonna try and fleece you for money more directly, without a game to distract him. Heaven forbid a video game should distract Phil Burnell from asking his audience to give him $150 fucking dollars or anything. Yeah, so that's why Phil had that. I'm actually surprised. I'm shocked that Phil did not just say, you know what, let's just chill for an hour. Which moron convinced him to keep playing the game?
For an hour and talk instead of play the game if you think you're bored of the game, because this is what happened on launch day for Donkey Kong Bonanza, as I played it all day and people said by the end of the day they were bored. I'm not.
Well, you played that game in a very boring manner. You tried to collect absolutely everything in sight. You fucking spent 5 hours in the first level.
I'm bored. Like, I'm enjoying it, but we're not getting any support, and I'm wondering why. I'm having a good time with it. I wanted to do this mission right now where we take out the camp and everything, but is anyone going to support the stream tonight?
Who fucking cares?
I don't get it.
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love.
I don't know what you're talking about on Kick. I was playing the game. I don't even know what you're speaking of. So stop yelling and screaming. I don't know. I was playing the game. I wasn't involved in anything you're talking about. I agree. This is Mafia. I'm having a good time. Don't ask me why. We've got literally 2 people who contributed in almost 2 hours that I've been streaming. I turned on the stream at 6:45. Actually, I have been streaming for 2 hours right now. So I don't know what's going on.
Who fucking cares?
Well, if you enjoyed the playthrough, why aren't you supporting it? Save us, GTA.
Jesus Christ. No longer is it a case where all you have to do is just turn up and be engaged in the chat and interact with the chat. No. It's literally pay up or shut up with Phil. Phil, the mask has kind of gone now forever. If you don't pay up, you have to shut up in his content and streams. You need to actually start spending money to have an opinion on video games and Phil streams now. That doesn't seem very fair, does it? Somebody claims they're enjoying it. It's like, why aren't you giving me all your money then? I need to hear that again. I need to hear that again one more time. This is disgusting, Phil.
Well, if you enjoyed the playthrough, why aren't you supporting it? Save us, GTA 6. Right? You like it so much. Where are the people who are saying, wow, this is great. Thanks for the marathon of gameplay today.
I am very nervous. Very, very nervous. All right?
All right, get rid of this idiot. Just making up stuff now. Get the fuck out of here. I don't think it's boring, Roy. I'm having a good time. Like I said, that was a good sequence. That felt just like Uncharted. It was kind of cool. It was a throwback because you don't have any more Uncharted games. It was good to have a sequence like that. But I'm not going to keep playing. People are just going to sit here complaining and then no one supporting at all. I'll just chill with you for an hour, seriously, and we can play more of this later in the week. If people are burned out because I played so much of it today, then we'll just do it later in the week, and I'm okay.
Well, Phil, how about you just stop playing games at this point in time? You might as well turn every stream into a chill with Phil session. If you think you need to, if the games aren't going to carry you towards a goal, then just turn every stream into a chill with Phil session. Gameplay is, how about this, once you get your goal hit, then gameplay can begin. But your dumbass dentists need to earn that gameplay by giving you $150 up front.
Okay with that, but I want to do what's right and what people are going to care about and support. I don't want to be doing it and then get yelled at and say, oh, you really goofed, you played too much of this game, it's boring now. I'm just tired of it. Really, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of just being told that everything I do is wrong when here I am trying to do, a full day of coverage of a new game for you.
我没有做错任何事，我做的一切都是对的。
Cotton Eye Joe did a $2.
What the fuck was that? What sort of edit was that? I'll say, I know what was said, but I never... Was that Japanese?
For you.
我没有做错任何事，我做的一切都是对的。
Cotton Eye Joe did a $2 super chat. Thanks for the marathon today. Yes, all Mafia all day. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to end tonight at $29 of support for a brand new release that I just bought. I'm not doing it.
So you're on 27 at this point in time, so you might be right, Phil.
Whatever it's going to take to bring more people to the stream who are going to engage in support, rather than people just sitting here whining and screaming on Kick about something that I'm not involved in because I was playing the game. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. No, we're about 4 hours into the game right now. Four hours.
Who fucking cares?
How's the game? So far, it's good.
Oh, it was Chinese, not Japanese. My bad. I had no idea. Yeah.
I really liked that last sequence. I thought it was fun. All right. So if you want me to continue, please support the stream. Don't sit there and complaining that, oh, the stream is boring and everything I'm doing is wrong. I'm covering the new game, right? Which is what you want. So why?
We're 2 days late into covering a new game. Plus, have you not considered the fact that you're just fresh off a marathon where you got over $1,000 from your audience, and then immediately fresh off a day stream from that earlier that day where you're giving over $150? Like, Phil, your audience can only give you so much before they get tapped out. The fucking small little handful of whales and dollar soccer accounts can only give you so much per day before they have to tap out.
Are you complaining? Unless what you're telling me is that just don't do double stream days. Don't ever do the same game twice in one day. It's too much. If that's what you're telling me, then I'll stop doing it. But I thought doing this all day today would make sense because you want to get a good taste of what it is. In fact, we didn't even get to the gameplay until like the last 20 minutes of the first stream. Tonight has been all gameplay.
This game is fucking boring.
That's it for healing. Mando did a $5 super chat. He says, everyone should just donate $1 tonight. Come on. Thank you, Mando. Yes, that is actually our biggest super chat of the night. Thank you, Mando. For a $4.99 super chat.
Mando, it is not your job to tell Phil's audience what to do when it comes to money. Phil has given people into trouble before for that.
We're up to $34 of support. Thank you, Mando. Come on, guys. Let's support Mafia the Old Country on my release. Well, not really release day because it came out Friday, but my premiere day coverage played it all day long.
Who fucking
I wonder how much more we've got, but it's pretty good. Like, I don't have a problem. It's the weird part about it is some of the audience today really liked it, and others in the audience are like, oh, I can't believe that it's just story and story and story. Yeah, because we don't get games like this anymore. They've actually had a decade or more of every game ever since PS4 and Xbox One. A whole decade where every game had to pack in as much open world boring content as possible. Like this game, if this game came out 10 years ago, it would have been this, but in between, you have to do a base takeover, or you have to fight a rival gang in the street, or you have to, you know what I mean, do a shootout, and it would just make the game 20 hours longer. Would it add anything? No.
It's their fault, not the gamers, okay? Stop that. Seriously, games will never improve when you don't criticize them.
So guys, that is it for tonight. I got to get out of here. I stayed late to finish that mission, obviously. I have no clue what happened tonight. I have no explanation for why we got support at the very beginning. And since then, literally 3 legit super chats, and then 2 trolls, and that's it. And we didn't even top 30-something bucks.
I'm surprised you didn't call it the worst stream of the year again.
No idea. At this point, like, I'm not upset with the game. I think the game is good. I want to play it more later in the week, but I'll tell you this. I think this may be the final day that I just play a game all day like that. Because I think that may be a major factor of what it is if I play a game all day long like that, there's burnout, and then people don't want to stick around to watch that game all day long. And I think that's actually what happened here is we had people who were excited earlier, but they kind of left and didn't stick around. And I think that doing the variety of streams where it's always 2 different games in one day may be working better. The only exception would be a marathon, right? If I'm doing a Mega Man marathon or something, and I'm going to play this all day, that's, you know.
Well, that's effectively what you did, though. Look, the only difference between this and your marathons is that you didn't get to watch you stuff your face full of food in between. This was effectively a marathon for this new game. Except nobody got to saw you stuff your little piggy face full of food.
You know, that makes sense. But I don't think I'm going to be doing days like this. This is twice in a row. Once with Donkey Kong Bonanza and now with this, that it didn't work. That the day stream did good and the night stream tanked horribly.
You should move it to a night stream then to punish your audience. That'll show them.
Abisho, resubscribed for 13 months and said, Phil, you're boring. Thank you very much, Abisho. I appreciate that compliment. Thanks very much.
I love that wee clip. Good stuff indeed. Okay, guys, I think it's time to start bingo because I'll say we have got Phil on pause and we've had him on pause for a good while now. So it is time to start some bingo now. To play bingo, we need a bingo number for the chat. So, very first number I see in chat with the number is today's bingo card. No pressure, but better be a good one. Very first number in chat I saw was from Renan Lemur, who says 99999. That's a no in German. There we go. There you go. So this is the bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you, Renan Lemur, for helping us pick today's bingo card. We need Phil to say and do the following on today's show. We need Phil to randomly applaud, him saying addition, him being all siege mode, which is where he falls and crosses his arms, him saying how to explain, him coping over a schedule, for example, when he cries about fucking playing 2 games in one day or whatever, him saying members, him giving a good old turbo nose when he goes, no, him discussing politics in some manner, and finally him saying fun. That's today's bell card to have today's stream. I personally think it's a tough one. This might be a challenging one. Phil doesn't know how to do the whole applause thing anymore. That was another Kino Casino thing that he kind of copied from them, but he doesn't do it often these days, the whole applauding thing. So we might struggle. I mean, it's a smaller card, obviously, but Phil's not going to be talking for as long as usual because he's planning to start gameplay about noon his time. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, I'll say. But yeah, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, if Phil snorts, burps, or sits 10 times before he starts recording for his shitty gameplay, that gives us a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. If Jade's in the chat, as he is now, and Phil says hi to Jade, we get a free space for that as well. For every 5 new or rejoining members we have to the bingo streams, we get a free space for that as well. And finally, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces, 50 likes on his bingo stream before we finish playing bingo is 1 free space. 75 likes is 2 free spaces. And 100 likes on his bingo stream before we finish playing bingo not only gives us 3 free spaces, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the stream. So you guys are in full direct control of some of us we can get free spaces, but the rest of us are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. There are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to let AI Phil Burnell pig-splain that for me.
Well, hello there, AI Phil Burnell here in the digital flesh. Here to tell you about Marbles on King Jad's Bingo Baddies stream. To add your name to be part of the Marbles games, use the exclamation point Marbles in chat to see how easy it is to do it. And at the end of the month, a winner will be picked. It's just that easy, like wear a t-shirt under a Hawaiian shirt.
Thank you, Phil, for pig-splaining that. Very kind of you indeed. Grease Monkey has liked the stream. He wants a hug. No, you're too greasy to hug. You're just sucked through. So yeah, you know, don't grease up so much and then I'm able to hug you and hold you as much as you want. But until then, lay out the grease. But anyway, I don't know, sorry about that. But thank you for liking the stream, of course. You know, very kind of you indeed. 50 likes, of course, is it gets us on our way to our first free space, which is definitely what we need, obviously, to help us on our way to our full house bingo card, because we need the free spaces. Free spaces could be crucial today, especially with our card like that, you know, but I'll have to wait and see how it goes. But I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left me to do, really, is just for me to press a random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Shut your hole.
And on that note, it is time for some bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go.
Getting set up.
phone out by accident. And Jasper comes in here, and Mega Man is on the floor over here to my left, and he's booping him. No,
Who
that's Mega
fucking
Man.
cares?
Man. Come on. Silly Jasper Kitty. How's everyone this morning? Hope you're all ready to just chill, because we got a while to chill. I'm in here early today. Usually I'm running late, and I got a million things going on. Today, I actually was a little early, because my wife went to work.
Isn't that a normal thing, though? At least somebody in that household fucking works. Phil, if Phil says million 6 times today, we get a free space. He said it once already. So, isn't an extra way for us to try and get free spaces, okay? If Phil says million 6 times, we get a free space, and I'll play the short. You know what short I mean. But there we go. So Brian's saying his wife wasn't working, so he's on time. No, his wife is working. That's why he's early. Because his wife is working. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
Silly Jasper Kitty. How's everyone this morning? Hope you're all ready to just chill, because we got a while to chill. I'm in here early today. Usually I'm running late, and I got a million things going on. Today, I actually was a little early, because my wife went to work. And she gets up early, and so I ended up getting up early. And,
what is early to you? 10:30 a.m.?
And basically, I finished everything early. I came in here, I was like, wow, I just realized I've, like, caught up on most stuff. There's a few other things I'd like to do. I would actually like to possibly even spruce up and update some more animations or add more animations to the streams, which I could do with sound effects. I got a few I'm thinking about perhaps a Sonic the Hedgehog one, perhaps maybe some classic Street Fighter ones, stuff like that. So I want to work on that. I haven't had a chance. Outside of that, though, like I'm pretty much, you know, up to speed on everything that's going on. So I didn't have anything to really do this morning. I was like, oh, all right, well, we'll just start the stream early. We'll hang out longer, because usually I'd start talking with you guys around 11:30. It's 11:17, so I guess we'll just hang out. How y'all doing today? Jasper's right here on the floor. If he jumps on the chair, you'll see him. He's chilling. He's hanging out in the room today.
Fucking cares?
Good morning, everyone. We got King Furbs. We got Jade. How you doing? What do we got?
Yeah, it feels like Jade.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
Here we got Light of the Lord Icons. Chris, how are you? Good morning. Basil, how are you this morning? Over on here, we got Delulu. Shadow the Light Sage, Ray Conejo. Chill Dude. How you guys doing? Rodney Trotter, Phil Gay. What a great name. Rodney Trotter, Phil
cares?
Gay. You're right. I am happy. I'm a happy dude. You're absolutely correct. That's a proper... Wait a minute. Delulu. Hold on. Delulu. Did you just change your name on Kick? Or change the color of your name? Because you were red and now you're purple. It's throwing me off. Or pink. Not 100% today, Jade. Well, I'm glad that you're almost feeling 100%. Hope you feel better. I did change my schedule, Delulu. I did. Check it again. What's up? How's everyone doing this lovely Monday morning? Remember, this is not a formal podcast. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out and talking for a while. And then by noon, we'll start with Death Stranding 2.
Who fucking cares?
Jasper is enamored by the lights today. This light show is called Smoke. It's supposed to simulate like a cloud of smoke moving around a room or an area. And he is staring at the lights and won't stop staring. I think it's like stimulating to him.
And I assume you as well, since you don't stop talking about it. I love how basically the RGBs in Phil's, little snort for office basically only benefits him. Most of the RGBs are not really visible to the audience, but they are for him. His keyboard's got it, his mouse has got it, his joypad's got it, whatever. The walls have it, the background has it, Most of these things are off camera. His microphone's got RGBs as well. It's all for his benefit. And he's pretending, the cat. Look how funny it is that my cat is obsessed with RGBs. Look who's talking, Phil.
I should play Counter-Strike again. I forgot I even played it. Yeah, see, the thing is, I like Counter-Strike. I found it fun, and I know that if I play more, I'll get better at it, because I used to play it back in the day. It's very different from modern shooters. The thing is, I don't think it's for a modern audience. I don't think that people are going to show up and support a shooter that is so just sit there patiently and wait for someone, and the moment you see movement fire and they instantly die, or you instantly die and never even get to see the enemy. I don't think that's going to work for a modern streaming audience.
You don't think a modern streaming audience wants to see high quality gameplay in one of the most classic FPS games of all time?
How far are we in Death Stranding 2? From my understanding, more than 2/3, likely by the end of today, into the final 25%. We're that close to the end. People are saying on average, a playthrough's around 40-ish hours. Sometimes it could be 50 if you do a lot of side content. I've done some side content, but not a ton. And we're already over 30 hours, so we're probably getting there. No plans to replay Witcher 3 before the next one, although it's not out of the question. It's just the game is so long that how am I going to commit to a 50-hour filler already played this game playthrough? You know what I mean?
Didn't stop you from playing GTA 4.
Ether Man, how are you this morning? Jade, it's good to have you here, even if you don't like the, Death Stranding 2, you don't stick around. Good to have you here for the little chill hangout session we're having before I start.
Oh, you're boring the tits off me.
I don't know anything about Toasty Chestnuts being banned. I didn't do it. You're talking to the wrong person. I'm not going to unban someone if I don't know why they were banned to begin with. And no one has spoken with me about it. I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. You guys all freak out on a kick chat about stuff that I'm not even involved in. I don't even know what's going on. Graham, good morning. How are you? I think I've worn this shirt before. Someone is saying, is this shirt new? No, I think I wore this before.
Fucking
Not
cares?
sure. I'm pretty sure I did.
Jesus fucking Christ, Phil. At least, can you not have thought of one thing to talk about? Like, when for God's sake, he literally just turned the stream on and has nothing whatsoever to offer the audience to talk about. Like, when I do bingos, okay, I don't have to go out my way usually to try and have something to talk about before we start a stream, but I still make an effort though. Like, when I start a stream, when we go live, before Phil goes live himself, we have like 15, 20, sometimes 30 minutes, to basically just chill and catch up with antics. That's what I'm saying. I'll find some tweets and I'll find some videos that we can enjoy and watch together while waiting for Phil to get the stream going. I don't just sit there waiting for 30 minutes with nothing and just say, guys, well, what have you been up to today? Anything interesting? Did you guys have an interesting breakfast or dinner? Anyone see any nice shaped clouds today? He's like, he literally offers nothing. He turns up to shitey fucking streams with nothing prepared to talk about whatsoever, and he expects to be given hundreds of fucking dollars for offering absolutely nothing in return.
It's been cool during the heat wave. We're having a heat wave here. We're having a 4-day heat wave. We're now day 3 of the 4-day heat wave. Today's going to be incredibly hot. Tomorrow's supposed to be ridiculously hot, but then it starts cooling down as of Wednesday. So, as usual, all ACs on and pumping, chilling the house, fans blasting. Our whole house, we have set up like a cold air tunnel now because we don't have central air. So, it's the only way we can do it is to have air conditioner here, air conditioner there, air conditioner on the other side of the hall, and all these fans are blowing the air into the central hallway and then blow it down the central staircase into the bottom floor, and then the house is nice and cool. It's very nice. You walk in, it's like an ice box. You're like, oh, it's nice in here.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to XGS. I'll pop in their 16-month bingo membership message saying, what an F slur. 40-something C word. Okay, I'll say the C word for you, don't worry, but I won't say the F slur, you know what I mean? But he is a 43-year-old cunt. I'll fucking say that for you, don't you? When I got your back on that front, but aye. Phil, I don't know, it's just, he honestly wonders why he doesn't get support sometimes, and then he just turns up to streams with absolutely nothing of value to offer his audience here. Like, he thinks him showing up, turning his camera on, and then just waiting for his audience to give him things to talk about merits him getting a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he is boring the tits off me today. Well, Talk Me to Corp says, a question to break DSP dull. If you ever visited the US, is there an American food you'd want to try that may be hard to get in Scotland? Ooh. Now, I actually have been to America before when I was younger, when I was a small child, a wee bairn. I was in Los Angeles, California, so got to see Los Angeles, or, it was literally the first time I liked hot dogs. Hot dogs was the very first time I ate that when I was there. I think I was like 9 years old. Or was I, hold on, how old was I? I think I was 9 years old at the time, when I went to Los Angeles. He said America, not California. Ooh. Controversial. No, that's not a power mega. But, it's a couple of things I'd like to try, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like, Chicago for some authentic deep dish pizza, New York for a New York slice, things like that, you know what I mean? In terms of, like, American foods, though, American cuisines or whatever, I don't know, to be honest. When you say, well, you say the US, okay, but I'd also be curious to try and go to Canada and try some good, proper, authentic poutine. I like chips, I like cheese, I like gravy. Let's fucking go to the home of poutine and see how good it is, from the originators of it, So I go for it, aye. That's what I'm thinking as well. But other than that, I'm not too sure what else I'd go for, Broside Phil's asking, do you have biscuits and sausage gravy for breakfast in Scotland? No, I've got fucking porridge or cereal. You know what I'm saying? Our breakfasts are fucking not gravy or anything. No, You can't eat, you know, during winters, Scottish winters, you can't eat porridge for breakfast. It's too good. Yeah, but yeah, that's my take anyway. But yeah, I can't think of like any other American foods I'd like be interested in trying. Maybe going to a state fair. You know, I've heard the food at a state fair is like crazy sometimes. So maybe like trying to sample a state fair. Go there, see the sights, whatever, see what the state fair's got to offer and try the bizarre sort of foods they have on show as well. But yeah, that's what I think. Chad wants deep fried butter. Going to America to try all these foods and just fucking die there from heart failure. Oh well, that's a good way to go.
For us to set this up. How's my day been so far today, Kylo Ren? Pretty good. Like I said, I got up early because my wife had to get up early for work. So I was up early, doing stuff around the house. You know, chores and, you know, housekeeping stuff. And, you know, the usual, shaved, showered, all that.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Jazz. And got in here and realized, I was like, oh. I was like, oh, I don't really have anything extra to do today. The only thing that, like I said, I want to work on is maybe some more animations. Taking out some of the older legacy animations and adding in newer ones. And I like the classic gaming stuff right now because you can put like a sound effect for Mario, a sound effect for Sonic, and it's real fast. You know, I like that. So I might do some more. But outside of that, that's the only thing I can think of that I want to improve. So I didn't really have much to do. I said, I'll just jump on the stream and talk with you guys this morning. Oh, Toasty Chestnuts was banned in May? Wait a minute, let me get this straight. I banned someone in May. It's August. You're in the chat complaining and asking me to unban someone? Are you insane? No wonder I don't remember. How could I possibly remember? I don't remember what I did yesterday. You think I remembered a random ban that happened in May? What a ridiculous request. Send me money.
He's not even joking. He's not even joking when he says that.
And that happened in May? What a ridiculous request. Send me money.
So you unban people for money, is that what you're trying to say, Phil? Because that kind of, I don't think that might be a violation of the terms of service on YouTube. People need to pay you to get unbanned from the platform.
You guys are so full of crap, you know that he probably has another account anyway. You're so full of baloney. Based in Red Pill to know that's never going to happen because we haven't talked about this in days, which I'm glad because it finally calmed down. So here's the deal, all right? Every year, EVO comes along. And every year, EVO weekend, which was not this weekend, but last weekend, so now it's old news. Every year, I'm like, you know, if only LTG would stop.
Oh, for God's sake, look, here we go. Here we fucking go. Well, LPG's narrative has been very consistent. Give him $5,000 or shut the fuck up and stop asking him. He's not interested. And you persist. You keep stalking them. And seemingly you keep trying to imply he wants to shag you. You're the one chasing his dick.
Being a bum and stop being an idiot and actually want to do business and actually want to create something on the internet that people actually want to see instead of the crap that he makes every day, he would come out of his shell and his little, you know, safe space, and he would do some content with me. And we would do a set, like a challenge set, and it could be multiple fighting games, whatever. We could figure it out.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Darkside. Sorry, Chris Danks for popping there 1 month. Big about it. Message saying DSP is a bum. The good news is, I think is that a free space or is it oh, it's not. We are one away from a free space. If one more person pops their bingo Barry membership message, we get a free space because we've had 4 either new or rejoining members so far. But I do agree with you, Chris Tanks. DSP is absolutely a bum, and a right smelly one at that. So there you go. One more either renewed or new member, we get a free space to go towards a beer card.
Talk shit or whatever, and the internet would love it. The internet would hype it up because it's not just about the FGC. It's about outside of the FGC having that crossover appeal, and we would have crossover appeal into many, many different groups.
Who fucking cares?
It's already been showing up. People hyping it up. Oh my god, why do you think every time I tweet I get hundreds of likes and retweets whenever this is, you know, discussed, right? So every year I tweet the guy or I talk about him, and every year he pussies out like a bitch, a complete bitch. He just wants nothing to do with it because he knows he's going to lose. It has nothing to do with the fact that, oh, it's a collab and you want my attention. I don't want his attention. I just want to beat his ass quickly and then be done with it and never speak about the guy again because he is a no-load loser. Right? The only reason that I want to beat his ass so bad is because he's talked shit about me many, many years and I never said a word about him. And then when I finally clapped back, he ran away and hid like the bitch he is. He only talks shit when it's a safe space for him. But he never would come out of that little comfort zone to actually face the man in the game.
Look who's fucking talking. How often have you been fucking ducking that being said? I'm pretty sure that being said, I've asked you several fucking times to go on their show, Phil.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
And you keep ducking them, despite them having a bigger audience, a way bigger viewer base, and they'll give you a fair crack to fucking just talk to them, Phil. Directly. So there we go. Thank you to Chris Sizemore for popping a 20-month bingo barrier membership message saying, "Free space, boys. The quicker I said, the better." I agree. Also, Mookie tried to get a membership earlier on, and it didn't go out. Poor Mookie. I've told people to start a stream, Mookie. It won't work. Don't do gifted memberships because it's not going to work. You gave me the money for a membership, but yeah, there's a good chance you'll get that money back. You know, there's a solid chance you will get that money back returned to you if that doesn't go to anyone. I'm sorry, Mookie, I didn't hear that message. So you want to know why I feel quite sure that YouTube refunds these failed member bombs, whatever? I shared this in my member Discord the other day. My analytics came in, so you know, every day, pretty much, you know, your YouTube analytics for, you know, what you get in certain streams with certain days, whatever, they show up. And Saturday, of course, I wasn't streaming because obviously Saturday was the day off. There was no Phil. There was, you know, so I wasn't doing anything. But my analytics showed me what I made on Saturday, and there was actually in a negative value. It was a negative value, which makes me think that YouTube actioned a refund for somebody's failed member bomb or something. But let me show you. So yeah, this is it here. I went and shared this in my member Discord. Saturday 9th of August 2025, I was -6 £. So yeah, so if member bombs don't work, I feel like they do sometimes. Just, you know, YouTube will just obviously take it off whatever I'd gotten that day, what they think, however, and it goes back to the person if it doesn't go through properly. So yeah, Phil always claims that you can't get your money back on YouTube, you know, for YouTube stuff. This is clear evidence you definitely can get your money back on YouTube for certain things, you know. But there you fucking go. It's just, I don't know, but that's the way it goes anyway. I lost money on Saturday. I lost money, guys. I'm going to put on a black begging shirt, you know, and do a marathon. I need to pay my bills, you know. Mookie's probably, you know, I don't know. It might, if what I would recommend, Mookie, like, I wouldn't mind it if you talk to YouTube. I wouldn't mind if you, I mean, I'm not going to hold against you if you say, like, YouTube, I paid money on your platform to do something, it didn't work, can I get money back? I wouldn't mind that if you didn't whatsoever, because obviously you deserve to get your money back if it doesn't go through properly. So I'd be all in favour of you doing that. But yeah, I do wish, I mean, I'll say the memberships right now, the gifted memberships aren't going through properly, so I'd recommend people don't do that so I don't lose anymore. But yeah, I mean, none haven't, so I don't know, I'll say, I can't see anything else about who gets what exactly. I don't know which ones go through to certain people. All I know is that YouTube have done something at their end to take a little bit of money off me, and I think that goes back to someone else for their failed attempt. I don't know. That's my interpretation anyway. Anyway, let's get back to bingo.
Instead, he deflects and he says dumb shit like, oh, you need to bench or squat a certain amount of weight. You need to work on your sexy. What the fuck does this have to do with playing me in Street Fighter? Like, what? It's the biggest redirect pussy shit. It is. He just doesn't want to do it because he knows he will lose. It's that simple. There's no other reason. It's not that he's not going to make money. He's not going to get attention for himself. He's not going to get... It's because he's going to lose. It's another Vizant situation. When Jay Snyder beat this man in that hype match at that tournament, he crushed his fucking nuts so hard. He neutered this dude. To the point where now this guy will not step up and face a real challenge. He'll only do things that are completely within his comfort zone, safety. He knows he can win. He knows it's a controlled environment where he gets over. Then he'll do it. Outside of that, he will not take any challenge whatsoever. Okay? Zero. So here's the point, all right? I want to challenge him in Street Fighter and beat him because all these years he always said he's better than me in everything, every aspect of life, Street Fighter and life, everything, right? So I've had enough, and 2 years ago I challenged him, and then last year again I brought it up, and now this year again I brought it up, and he just keeps pushing out. He will never accept it because he was a cowardly pussy who knows he cannot beat me in Street Fighter, period. There's no other reason, there's no other excuse, there's no reason for him to have, oh, you need to raise 5K, no, 30K, you need to bench, you need to lift, you need to do this. It's all excuses. That's all it is. A way for him to get out. There's no justification for it, okay? Now, you're saying, well, Kino Casino said that they'll put up the $5,000 to see this match happen. That doesn't help. The point is, and he already said this, LTG already said this publicly. He said, give me 5K to do it because it's not a match, it's a collab. Because he doesn't want to actually play me for real. He wants to take a bag of money and run away with it and not care about the match. So if you just hand this man $5,000 to play me, I will decimate him, and then he'll walk away and not care and say he threw it, but I made the money, so I'm the winner. That's what he wants to do. He literally wants to make 5K for nothing. He does not deserve 5K for nothing, and that just undermines the point of the match. I want to beat him and prove that I'm better than him in Street Fighter to all the morons out there who think that I suck. I don't.
Well, it doesn't matter though. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I genuinely don't care. Does anyone here in stream honestly care about Phil playing LTG and Street Fighter for some sort of big... I don't care. To me, they are both objects of ridicule. People to be laughed at, people to be mocked, people... You mean, that's what I'm saying? Because both of them are just vile human beings. You know? It's just... Brian's like, you sure you're watching today's stream? I know it says a date and all that, but yeah, actually sure, yeah, that sounds like a rerun. I feel like, you know, Marty McFly and Back to the Future. I've seen this one, it's a classic. He's gonna call him gay next. I've seen this one. Yeah. Apparently we have 50 likes, guys. Thank you very much for 50 likes on the stream. That gives us another free space. Good stuff indeed. Wait, hold on. We should have three free spaces. Hold on, because we have one free space for Jade. Thank you, Jade, for showing up. We have a free space for the members, and then we have a free space for 50 likes. So we have 3 free spaces so far. Excellent stuff indeed. Broside Fella said, imagine being in high school, your whole life ahead of you, and you end up flexing on your SNES gaming skills at time rope. I mean, yeah, it's not the greatest thing to brag about, is it? It's not really. Brian has found a potential new sound clip. What the fuck are you doing? Hold on. I've seen this.
Sorry.
Fuck you, mate.
Sorry.
Fuck you. What the fuck are you doing?
Yep, seen it. I've seen that. Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, I've seen that before. The guy, he just got crushed by a bicycle. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo, shall we?
I'm about maybe 10 times better than LTG in competitive fighting games. There are ones that he'll be better than me at, like Street Fighter 5 I never played. Street Fighter 4 I barely played. But if I were to practice in Street Fighter 6, I would beat him. And if I were all classic fighting games, I will defeat him.
Who cares?
Oh my dog! What's up?
I'm just so confused why Phil thinks everyone cares. This matters more to Phil than it does anyone else on the fucking planet. It's just so strange. Maybe Kat said that she fancied LTG one time, and Phil feels very emasculated. Thank you to Twilight Media quote for a $2 super chat that says, a round of tea and spoons, please. Extra copium as well. Oh, since you asked so nicely.
Tea.
There you go. Tea and spoons are all excellent stuff indeed. I can only think that Phil all of a sudden has got such a hate boner for LTG because, you know, Kat made the mistake of actually, you know, finding the LTG more handsome than Phil or something. Phil had to prove his worth to her. He needs to fight for her love again in Street Fighter.
Can't beat me in any classics at all, okay? The only ones he could beat me at are the ones he actively played a ton and I didn't. But anything that's equal ground, I will beat him. He sucks, okay? Now I want to prove that for all the shit that people have talked over the years. If I beat LTG, it's something to talk about. Maybe it'll put some more attention on my fighting game content for a little bit. Certainly it will give me some bragging rights. It'll give a lot of stuff going on, right? There you go. And it builds hype and it gets excitement and people will like the content. Like I said, I believe if we did this EVO weekend during EVO broadcasting, our stream of us playing would actually be a big event that would get tons of views. It would benefit us both. We'd both make big views, big money. It would be a good event for all of us involved.
So where would it be hosted, Phil? Not your channel. It's not big enough. Where would it be hosted? You know, that's the big question here. Who gets to host such an amazing event?
Okay? It's a win-win, except he can't get over his ego that when I beat him, he can't take the loss. You understand? Just like when he lost to Jay Snyder, he never recovered. People, since then, he's been a joke because he is a joke. He sucks. He always has, you know? So he knows that he'll be another like joke level 2. And people are like, well, he won't gain anything if he wins. What do you mean? He'll gain the money. The point I'm making is if there's money put up and we have this challenge, all right, he can win the money. So if there's going to be a situation here where I play LTG, it has to be this simple. Him versus me, and, you know, the winner wins a prize pot. That way, he has motivation to try to beat me. Do you understand? The problem is if you just do it and say, oh, just hand him the money, he won't try. He won't try to learn, he won't try to play or beat me. He'll just throw the match, take the money, and run away. And who fucking cares about that? That'll literally be the most boring stream ever made. No one cares about seeing that. Everyone would feel cheated. The viewers would feel cheated. I would feel cheated. Kino Casino would feel cheated because it wasn't a real match. They just stole their money. We want a real match. That's what it has to be. It has to be he wins, he earns the money. Right? Then we'll have a real entertaining event where there's stakes involved. He has to actually learn and adapt and play. Then you'd have it. Okay? But outside of that, he's never going to do it because he knows he loses. It's that simple. He knows he can't win. So rather than just admit it, what he should do is to say, I don't want to play a competitive match because I'm washed. I don't actually play fighting games seriously enough to win. So therefore, I refuse the match. But he won't do that. Instead, his whole shtick is, oh, I'm good at fighting games. And, you know, that's why I stream them 24/7. I mean, like 8 out of 10 streams he's playing fighting games and he sucks. Wasn't there just a day he was playing, it was like he went 11 and 34? 11 and 34. Tell me the last time that I played a fighting game and I went 11 and 34.
Profit, have you got stats, Andy? I'm sure you have some stats. Nah. If you're Profit's always keeping tabs or something. Phil's metrics for Street Fighter, by the way. Phil, I think his win-loss ratio in competitive Street Fighter was 54% or something. You know, it was something like, you know, Phil is being all super brag mode here about something that he is not really that great at himself. At least when it comes to like Street Fighter 6. I just don't understand why Phil is hyper fixated on this, you know? Like, LTG gave him a simple, you know, if you want this to happen, you need to pay me this money first. I could sit here every single day and say I'm challenging Phil to play me in Rocket League. You know, Phil, 1v1 me in Rocket League, Phil. And if I win, you know, you get, you know, Gugats. And if you win, I'll give you a tenner. You know what I'm saying? No, Phil's not going to fucking play me in Rocket League. There's no fucking way. It's like, so would I then have the license to fucking say, hey, Phil's ducking my challenge, Phil's a bitch, Phil's a coward, Phil's a pussy, he fucking fears me, not a shit? No. Who fucking cares, Phil? There is no demand for this to happen apart from in your head.
Good fucking God. And he plays them all the time. It's not like me, who I casually play fighting games. This guy is playing them almost full time. And that's his fucking performance record. You see? So, that's the point, all right? You understand? I don't want to play the guy so he can make a bag and run away with it. I want to play him so that I can prove I'm better than him in an actual competitive match. I want him to have motivation to have to beat me, which means he has to actually win the set or win the challenge to get the bag of money. Not, I just take the money and run and it's a worthless time for everybody. I don't know how people don't understand that. I don't know how you don't get that. And for people who say, well, he beat you in Street Fighter 4, you're right, I think. I don't even know because I don't think I've seen the match, but people say, you know, you guys randomly played one match of Street Fighter 4 over a decade ago and he beat you. Yes, I'm sure there's probably about 5,000 people who I've randomly played one match against online and they beat me. I'm sure. Particularly Street Fighter 4, I played a literal ridiculous amount of content of that game because everyone liked it and I made tons of money playing it. But I was never good at Street Fighter 4. I was never a tournament player. I never tried to be a tournament.
Cool, Phil. So all of a sudden, time spent in the game does not equate to being good at the game anymore. You just had a go at LTG, playing the game a lot, but not being very good at the game. And now you're saying, despite you playing Street Fighter 4 a whole lot, you're now good at the game. So is time in the game a relevant factor or not? Why is it a fair game for you to mock LTG and his ability in fighting games despite playing him a lot? It's fair for you to mock him for not being great at the game, but it's not fair to mock you for being shit at Street Fighter 4 despite being in the game a whole lot and making a lot of content about it. Like, it doesn't seem fair for Phil to mock LTG for one thing when he says he shouldn't get mocked for everything.
Player, I was making casual sets called Madness Series online where I was trying to win with shitty characters like Hakan and Dan. And yes, they were serious.
So LTG beat you, but you were playing Bison, Phil. You're playing your best character, M. Bison. And he fucking beat your ass too.
Sets too where I was trying to win, but I was never good at that game. Never did I even say I was. Right? So, does that prove anything? A random one-off match against the guy over a decade ago in a game I wasn't good at and I wasn't competitive at? No. No, stupid. It doesn't mean anything. So here's what you do. You take all this information, you go back to Kino Casino, and you tell them the only way the match is happening is if he challenges, or he accepts my challenge, and he only wins money if he beats me. That way, he has to fucking play me.
Why should your audience have to fucking really fucking mess? Why don't you tell them, Phil? Why don't you fucking tell them yourself? Don't let your fucking chat be the fucking messenger, fucking boys. You be a big boy and fucking tell them yourself exactly what the fucking terms are.
For real. That simple. I'm not going to do any match against or set against him where he just takes money for nothing. Or else he's going to lose, he's going to throw the match and leave. Who would want the fuck to see that? Seriously, who would ever want to see that? Where everyone's just fucking faking it. No, you want to see a real competitive match, right? I was using M. Bison in that Street Fighter 4 set. Oh, dude, I was not good with M. Bison at all in Street Fighter 4. My best characters in Street Fighter 4, first it was Blanca, then it was Balrog for a bit.
You gotta be shitting me, Phil. M. Bison's always been a fucking main go-to guy. You gotta be shitting the fuck. There's no fucking way.
Oh, dude, I was not good with M. Bison at all in Street Fighter 4. My best characters in Street Fighter 4, first it was Blanca, then it was Balrog for a bit, then it was like Ryu. Zangief I was really good with for a bit, because Zangief was quite good in that game for a while in one of the iterations. And then by the time that
Not, I think the last time I actually tried to play the game competitively or learn the game was Super Street Fighter 4. When they went past that, because I think there was Arcade Edition, and then there was like another 2 versions, I was just fucking with the game. I didn't care anymore. I was just, oh, new version came out. Okay, I'll play it. Let's play the new characters. And I would mess around and make content with it, and then I'd be on to the next game. I didn't really care. M. Bison, I like never actually learned in Street Fighter 4. Never. I can't unban you on kick. Obkakuni, that's probably not your name. I just tried to unban it. It says there was an error unbanning. So either you are unbanned already or that's not your name.
Completely soaked the sandwich in sauce. Yo.
Meerkat Mob.
Yo. Juicy. Tangy. Moist gourmet level.
I don't know. Dark Chaos says, do you think if you challenge LTG to Tekken 8, would he accept? I don't know. Obviously, I haven't played Tekken 8 in a year and a half. Like, I feel like when we were both actively playing Tekken 8 when it first came out, I was better than him. I mean, my Yoshimitsu was fucking pretty good. But then I just dropped it completely because everyone wanted me to go back to Street Fighter. So, I mean, you're talking like I would have to really work my butt off to relearn the game. Plus, the game has changed completely, right? Like, they rebalanced it. They changed the way it works. That would be a rough one. Like, see, if you were to say, oh, let's do a match in Street Fighter, right? I could probably do a few streams practicing Street Fighter 6, and I'd already be better than him. Like, seriously, it would just take a few streams of me sprucing up my game. I know I would be better than him. I'd be able to whoop his ass. Classic Street Fighter, I don't even have to practice. Right now, I could boot up Marvel 2, Third Strike, CVS 2, and literally whoop his fucking ass. Like, there's no challenge there whatsoever. The challenge would be in Street Fighter 6 because he actively plays that, and I don't, okay? But a few streams of that, I could probably get up to snuff. But Tekken, man, that would be a rough one because I'd have to really play and relearn the game from the ground up since they've rebalanced it and changed the gameplay mechanics. You know, that would be a daunting task. That would be a lot of streams of work. So I don't know about that one.
So let's understand the situation here. Phil is having to go at LTG ducking him because he wants to stay in his safe space. And yet Phil says, well, I don't think I should play in that game because I would need to work on that game a lot so I've got a chance of winning. Like, Phil is now ducking, even though it's a theoretical, hypothetical scenario here, where if I can play in a certain different game instead, Phil's like, I don't know about that because I'll need to work on that game. I'll need to practice in that game. Now who's ducking who, Phil?
And for the record, LTG is the only guy I'm interested in playing a match like that against. You can stop with the nonsense. People are spamming, would you play this guy? Would you play that guy? No, shut up. Stop fucking trying to derail and go to other off-topic things. The thing is, in the case of LTG versus DSP, this is a match that everyone wants and has asked for years and years.
No, they don't. No, they do not. No, I swear to God, nobody cares. Well, it's just like fucking watching a retard fight, you know what I mean? Wow, which retard is a bigger retard in this situation? Who cares? They're both retards at the end of the day. We get to point and laugh at them.
Everyone calls him the white DSP. My name was being dropped during the rivalry between Jay Snyder and LTG. Constantly. I was involved somehow, even though I wasn't there, right? That's the match. No other nonsensical matches are even other consideration. They're all fucking waste of time stupid. Nobody cares about that.
Is that why you were trying to sneak into Maximilian Dude's DMs and try to get him to be a part of your content, Phil?
Oh, excuse me. The black DSP. I said the white DSP. Okay, I misspoke.
Hey, he caught it. He caught it in the end. They call LTG the white DSP, and I was like, what? Wait a second, what? Dumbass. Now, Phil, you're the white LTG.
Say that people called him the white DSP. Or excuse me, I can't even do it. I can't even say it. People were calling LTG the black DSP. That's what they were saying back then. Alright, I'm just getting rid of this fucking idiot. Goodbye, stupid. No, I've had breakouts recently. It's very annoying. I know. It's very disgusting. I'm glad you guys don't bring it up often. It's really stupid. Yeah, I get breakouts and dumb shit. It's very annoying.
Yeah, I blame the alcohol consumption, Phil. It all seems to happen right after you drink a whole lot of alcohol on stream for the purpose of content.
I'm 43 years old and I still get breakouts like I'm a teenager. It pisses me off.
Oh,
really, I hate it, but there's nothing I can do about it. I just deal with it. And I don't really bring it up because what's the fucking point?
Well, you could just drink less. Just a shout, you know, just drinking less would probably mean less breakouts. Just a thought. Or, of course, you do what Rain Lemur says and wash your damn face. Shower more, you greasy pig.
Excuse me. And it's completely random. Nothing triggers it. It just happens randomly out of nowhere. It's done.
It just happens out of nowhere randomly, but coincidentally, right after alcohol consumption.
Okay, so for everyone just joining, we're going to begin with Death Stranding 2 gameplay in roughly 20 minutes or so. I'm waiting for an audience to build up, and usually I would start when I do these no podcast days where we're just kind of chatting. We start around noon Pacific time, so we have about 20 minutes left, give or take. Doesn't have to start exactly at noon, but I want to talk with you guys a lot before we get to the game, because when we get to the game, I want to try to make big progress today. I really want to try to beat this game soon.
You want to talk to us guys a lot? Well, start talking then, because all fucking had for half a stream and a whole bunch of dead air. We have nothing to talk about, and you wait for the audience to give you questions. I am stunned that Phil has not recapped yesterday. I am shocked that he's not gone over yesterday's schedule.
Now, let's talk about
DSP tries it
last night. So yesterday, I played Mafia: The Old Country all day, right? First stream did very well. First stream, we had a great time. Chill podcast, coming back from my break, and then hanging out and playing. We had a good time, right? Then all of a sudden, last night, I have no clue what happened. Last night was the better portion of the gameplay that I did of Mafia. There was all kinds of action. There was a crazy driving sequence where you're jumping from cars to horses, you're shooting people. It's crazy action. Then there was a fun segment with a bunch of stealth, but then a bunch of shootouts in action, okay? It actually was very exciting. I liked last night's stream. The game got much better. Attendance was awful. Like, we had less than 200 people on YouTube watching. Kick was low, too. And support was abysmal. I had 5 gifted subs and, 2 super chats, and we made, $30 all night. And I was like, what the hell happened? How does the first stream do so well? And the second stream, which is the same game and actually even better, right?
Well, actually, the first stream is mainly the podcast, so if you go back and look at what made you money yesterday on that day stream, the podcast was the majority of it. I mean, I'll prove it. I'm happy to prove this to you. Let's go to the Raw Phil's archive stream. Yeah, here's a day stream here. So the day stream is right here. Silence. If we go to the pre-streams here. So how much money has Phil got at this point? Phil has $103 as he is effectively ending the pre-stream. Actually, hold on. Hold on. So the game's, hold on. Before the gameplay even begins. He's at $113, okay? $113 before the gameplay's even begun properly. And even then, was that a pop-up there? No, it wasn't. Mafia, the Old Country, not shouting, Phil just blaring away. So, if we go to the end, what did Phil have by the end of the stream? I believe 172. So, most of Phil's money from a day stream came from the podcast. And then all this fucking gameplay, 3 hours of it, so I'm getting another $50. Well, $70 or something, whatever. But there you go. Then the night stream, $30, and Phil's like, wow. Boo fucking who.
Then the first stream, how does it do so bad? Same game, only better. Same person playing. You explain it. Can't, right? So at this point, you get to the point where it's like, there's going to be times when things, they just don't go well, and I don't think I can really control it. But at the same time, I do have to try to make decisions based on what works and what doesn't. So we are going to continue with Mafia later in the week tomorrow, right? I'm doing it as the day stream tomorrow. Hopefully, since it'll be the day stream, and since it'll be a podcast as well, it'll do well. But I'm not going to be doing full days of gameplay like that. Like, I did a full day of Donkey Kong Bonanza. That didn't work. I did a full day of Mafia. That didn't work. So, like they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If I keep doing this and it doesn't work, it's my fault. So I'm just not going to do the whole days anymore. Even on release day, I'm not going to do a whole day of gameplay of one game anymore. I'm just going to do the one stream, and then I'm going to swap over to other stuff. And that way we get the variety that you guys want. Okay? So I hope that today's stream of Death Stranding 2 and tonight's stream of American Truck Sim will do well. It sucks coming back and having a great stream and then a bad stream. You know what I mean? So,
who fucking cares?
You guys will join these streams and hang out with me during the gameplay and support them. So let's get some support right now. Let's start the stream. Who's going to be our first contributor? I've been hanging out with you guys for over half an hour. Let's get some support. Who's going to be our first super chat? Who's going to be our first tip? Who's going to be the first gifted sub over on Kick? Let's go. What's up, Orange Man? Good. How you doing? Oh, I definitely don't want to have that. Zamalia says, DSP tries it dirty sodas, which are drinks consistent of a soda spiked with cream-flavored syrups and fruit juices. Dude, I'm 43 years old. I can't sit here drinking insanely sweet drink. First of all, the reason I stopped drinking sodas is because I'm getting older. I'm not kidding you. My teeth, if I drink soda, my teeth freaking hurt me. They do. Like, I don't drink sugary drinks at all on purpose now because I'm getting older and you're not supposed to be doing that shit. Okay? I'm definitely not going to do that. That's just a bad idea.
Old bastard!
We're playing the Battlefield 6 beta on Thursday as the daytime stream, and if it does well and people like it, I will play an additional stream on Sunday. No, I don't normally have soda with DSP tries it. I usually drink my filtered water. The only time that I don't do that is when we're testing out a new drink at the place, or a shake or something like that. But usually I'm just drinking this water right here. Kylo Ren is our first contributor of the day with a £5 super chat. saying, I watched your Mafia stream earlier. The stealth is pretty good for a Mafia game. Thank you, Kylo Ren. Let's see what that's the equivalent of here.
Now, Phil, if you're going to fucking calculate how much it is in dollars, why not also calculate what the fucking percentages that YouTube take? Remember, so you've got this, so you're going to calculate how much that is in dollars, and then afterwards you may as well calculate how much it is that you get to keep, because YouTube takes a third, remember.
Oh, let's see here. Hold on. I want to do the conversion.
Who fucking cares?
That's boring. You're
$6.72. It's been up and down
Quit boring everyone.
recently. The value of the dollar as well as the value of the pound. So it's hard for me to tell the value. So here we go. So thank you to Kylo Ren, first contribution of the day. Now let's get our first tip of the day, and let's get our first sub of the day.
It's been a rough year. Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a tip skull on the stream? Why does he have to mention if it's a
Who's this fucking idiot? Shut up.
Why does he have to bring that up? Big ups to your dad. A very slow day for support. Please.
Oh god, he's so boring.
I didn't know there was a new NASCAR game coming out. Nope, didn't know about that.
Surprised Phil doesn't fucking care more about NASCAR, you know? I mean, you'd think if you only need to turn one direction the whole entire time, you think about it was alley. Like, how could Phil get lost driving a NASCAR game? You just turn left again and again and again and again and again.
Right, well, as I wait for the first tip of the day to come in, what do you guys want to talk about? Tag me in the chat. Either chat, and we'll chat for a little bit longer. Like I said, we'll start gameplay by around noonish Pacific time. We still have some time here. Jasper's good. He's laying on the floor right here in front of me, relaxing. His tail is going up and about. He's in his relaxed
Who fucking cares?
I don't know what you mean by a retro handheld console. What does that mean? Have I tried retro handheld consoles? Don't know what you're talking about. I'm not playing Soul Calibur 2 on Switch 2 because you'd have to upgrade your subscription to the higher end one, which I don't want to pay for. I don't see the point. And plus, there's no online play for it. What am I going to do, fight the computer?
I had a feeling that was going to come. Broside Phil done his best to tell a joke in chat. Here's Broside Phil's terrible pun in free stages. Did you know a famous Hollywood celebrity wanted to be a NASCAR driver? Matthew McConaughey. But when he tried out, he got straight into the wall. All I had to do was turn left, but he can only turn alright, alright, alright. Fucking hell.
Fuck you, Phil.
Fuck you, Phil.
Thank you, bro, for that great pun.
Didn't I get over?
Yeah, just seen booze. Actually, have something for this. Actually, I don't know. I have a thing for this on the Stream Deck. I think. Where is it? Where is it? I thought I had something for this in the Stream Deck for people who need to get booed. I just sworn I did. Oh yeah, here it is.
Boo this man!
There we go. Aim all that towards Broside Phil for his pun.
1,600 master ranking points in Street Fighter 6. You weren't enjoying the game even though you were climbing? No. To be honest with you, no. I don't like the gameplay loop of Street Fighter 6 at all. It's too based on pattern play. It's too based on playing it safe and doing guessing. It's not the kind of fighting game I like. I far enjoy games like Capcom vs. SNK 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Super Turbo, way more than Modern Street Fighter. Modern Street Fighter has removed a lot of the elements that made fighting games fun from back in the day to make it easier to play for people who just aren't as good and people who don't want to think as much. It's that simple. Like Street Fighter 6 competitive play, you think far less than you would back in the day in fighting games, period. It's more brain dead than ever before. And it's sad because it used to be, not only are you thinking about everything going on in the game, including spacing, right? Odds that a person would do this or this. Your setup, what you want to do in a certain match, looking at your meter management and everything. But also, you would have to, at any time, be able to react instantly to something that's going on in the game. You'd have to have great hand-eye coordination. You'd have to have great execution because the combos were not easy to do back in the day at all. The timing was very strict, and it wasn't just, oh, I memorized something by doing it 10 times in training mode, and already it's in my muscle memory because the game is piss easy. You actually had to work hard to get good at fighting games and stay at that level. Today, it's not the case at all. At all. So, yeah, I played Street Fighter 6 a long time. And the first year, it was much better before the meta was discovered. The second year, it got far worse, and now I like don't even want to think about playing it. Seriously, like when I see this, I get excited.
Well, you realise you're complaining about the meta being discovered in Street Fighter 6, but you're playing a game which is a lot older than that. Like, it's like, why does Marvel vs. or Capcom SNK, whatever the hell that fighting game's called? That one that's like decades old. The meta was discovered in that years ago. Like, decades ago, practically. So it's perfectly fine to play that game where everyone understands the meta for everything, but not Street Fighter 6 when there's still new things being discovered sometimes.
CVS 2, that's exciting to me. Not Street Fighter 6 at all.
CVS 2, where everyone understands the meta because it's a really old fucking game and everyone's discovered things for the longest time.
World Weather Authority, thanks for being a 7-month member on YouTube. I appreciate that.
Who fucking cares?
I mean to click that. There we go. Sarah says, is it harder to enjoy gaming when you have to constantly think about money and support for your business? You can't play and enjoy a game you want, any game you want. Sarah, I've been doing this for a living since 2011. I literally have not played video games for just fun since 2011. 14 years. And in the 14 years that this has been my job, I have played way more and enjoyed games way more than before. Why? Because it's my job, it allows me to play more games. You see? Now, you're right. I don't have the flexibility to play absolutely anything I want at any given moment, but it does allow me to play way more games than if I had to have a full-time job outside of streaming, then I wouldn't have time to game at all or very little. So, no. Having this as my job actually allows me to play more games. The truth is, no one ever fully has control of their destiny because you have, sadly, things you have to worry about in life, like how do I make ends meet? How do I pay my bills? How do I provide for my family? Those are things that are just common things among humans. The only people who don't have to think about that are rich bitches who get everything handed to them by their parents or families. So, sadly, unless you're a rich bitch with a silver spoon in your mouth, you have to work like everybody else out there, which means you just don't get full freedom over what you do with your life. That's the human condition.
What the fuck is that about? A reminder that Phil Burnell has made 6 figures per year for the last 15 fucking years. At least. Phil has literally, from doing YouTube content creation and Twitch and everything else in between, Phil Burnell has amassed over $1 million easily, closer to $2 million actually. And yet he's going to complain about how entitled the super duper elite rich are. He is fucking like, so who is it? I think, hold on 2 seconds. I think it was Shinko. Shinko Fleur, I think, made a short about this a while back. Hold on a second, yeah, it reminds me, hold on 2 seconds. Give me a second here, but it'll be worth it. Hold on. Damn it, I take this fucking name wrong. Here we go. Shinko Fleur, hold on, just 2 seconds. Trust me, it'll be worth. What is it? So, where's the thing here? Where is the clip here? Hold on 2 seconds. Saturday, where is it? I'm pretty sure it was Shinko Flair's short. At least I think it was. I hope it was. How far back did I need to go though? Shit. Maybe I was wrong. Hold on. It's not that. Oh, fuck me. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know. I thought Shinko made a short where it talked about Phil's. It talked about renting and how much money. Shit. Hold on 2 seconds. Where is it? Hold on 2 seconds. I could have sworn it was Shinko. Like, okay. Let me show you guys. I'm on Shinko. I mean, hold on. It was an older clip thing, you know. I'm just trying to find here. Where is it? I could have sworn it was Shinko that made it. You know, it's a little short here, you know, but it's just some pretend like PSA thing where Phil only made Phil's in the upper, like, you know, 10% of earners and rent and whatever, but he still needs to fucking get help to pay his bills or whatever. Oh hell, where is it? Hold on. Where was this fucking thing? I could have sworn Shinko made it, but maybe I was wrong. That's annoying the crap out of me. Fuck. Maybe I was wrong after all. I might have to bail from trying to find this. Fuck. Fuck, I don't think, yeah. If it is there, I missed it, I don't know. But, somebody made a short about fucking, about the cost of, like, you know, living in fulfilling renting. I know, I'll have one more little, hold on, I'll have one more little look for it, and then I'll give up. Hold on, give me one more try. One more attempt to try and find this fucking thing. The designs. I don't think. Nope. Nah. I'm trying to find it, but I don't think I'm gonna fucking find it. God damn it. Nah. Pretty yeah. I think I'm fucked. I think I'm fucked trying to find it. So yeah. I give up. I give up. Let's just go back to bingo. But there was somebody made a content, made a short before on YouTube, talking about like Phil was like literally in the upper like 5% of earners and renting. Like he is literally for the money Phil makes on his content, he is in like the top 5% in the area he lives, and yet he has the audacity to complain about the top 4%. You get what I'm saying? Phil was looking up in envy and the ultra elite super duper rich, even though Phil is quite literally very well off himself with the money that is given to him on a regular basis. Phil cannot help but fucking look up in envy rather than appreciate what he has got for himself, which is far more than what other people have got.
Do you hear yourself right now? They were right. Like, we totally fucked him.
I don't know, is that tomorrow? I'm being told that tomorrow YouTube's algorithm that's supposed to detect people who are under the age of 18 and make them verify how old they are. What do I think will happen? Well, considering that YouTube has never once ever launched an AI that actually worked from the get-go, probably site-wide chaos. You'll probably see a whole bunch of people not be able to use the site. Their system will probably be completely flooded with people trying to support the fact that they're older than 18. It'll probably be a big mess. Just being honest, it'll probably be a huge mess. Or it just won't work at all. That's another thing. They'll flip the switch and the thing won't work at all. It won't do anything. That's a huge possibility.
That is borderline politics talk, because Phil was talking about some sort of implementation of regulation which became law in some places about, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, is that enough to tick? Is that enough to tick the politics box? I don't think it is.
He is not a real person.
Borderline, but not quite.
He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer. They were right. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors. They were right. Holy shit, Phil.
All right, come on. Let's get some support for the stream. Let's go. Before we start with Death Stranding, let's get some momentum going here, besides one super chat. Let's get, like I said, what's up? Let's get our first tip. Let's get a gifted sub on Kick. Let's get something going. Let's get some initial support.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
What's my favorite part of Mafia: The Old Country? I think the whole game looks like a cinematic journey. The entire game looks like a big, highly polished movie, right? Every piece of it. There hasn't been like a piece that looks like shit. There hasn't been an NPC that looks like garbage because they didn't bother. The whole game looks like massive effort to make it look great. And that's appreciated. I think that's the best part about it. Because they didn't make 7,000 pieces of side content that you don't need, because it's not an insane open world with, you know, all this crap they had to work on. They focused heavily on the stuff that you have to do, and it looks great. So I think that's the biggest success of the game. Honestly, I think if more games did that and put more attention into the things that, you know, you have to focus on, I think games would be better in general. You know what I mean? I really believe that.
Who fucking cares?
This is awful. This is awful. Was he just sitting there waiting for his animation to pop off? Jesus Christ, man. How long is Phil going? And wait, hold on a second. Are you kidding me on? Phil still goes for another like 10 minutes or so. He still goes on and on for another like 10 minutes or so. So yeah, we are 3 away from a full house of things stand. Phil's going to be here for another 10 minutes or so, then he's going to start gameplay.
Sarah has gifted a sub over on Kick, and that is our first sub of the day. Thank you to Sarah for the first sub of the day on Kick.
Who fucking cares?
And Kylo rented another super chat. Have you played the other few Mafia games? Which is your favorite? I did. I think 1 and 2 are great. 3, not so great because of the grindy formula. It ruined the game. But 1 and 2...
Actually, Phil didn't like Mafia 3 because the main character was black.
...are both great narrative-based experiences.
All right, that's $13.43. Thank you, Kylo Ren, for another super chat. $13.43. So now we're up to 24 of support and climate. Still no tips. Waiting for our first tip of the day here. No plans for the Halloween Marathon. It's a ways off. You know, our next marathon will be Mega Man Marathon Part 2 at the end of August, and then we have a whole month to plan and work on this marathon we're going to do at the end of September, which it looks to be maybe a Worst Games Ever marathon, but it doesn't have to be, but that was our initial idea. And then we work on the Halloween Marathon. And the only thing to really figure out is the games, like, you know, costume-wise and everything. I'll figure that out. You don't have to worry about that. But, yeah, I'm not going to start working on that now. It's way too early.
Who fucking cares?
What is it, Jasper? What is it, buddy? Oh, don't bite me when I'm petting you. How dare you?
Shut up, bitch!
Can we play Dead by Daylight during October? Yeah. What I like to do during October is try to find horror playthroughs and things to do. I'm sure there'll be some fun stuff on Steam we can play. There's been a few games you guys have suggested recently, and I was like, well, it's random horror. Why not just do that around, you know, October-ish, right? That'd be a good time for it. What will the #1 costume be this year for men for Halloween? Oh, man. Superman obviously will be way up there because of his movie. Outside of that, like, what else has been huge this year? Dinosaurs was a Jurassic Park movie, maybe another dinosaur outfit. What else? What have been the big movies? That's usually what it is. Whoever's popular in a big movie. They're like, oh, Ozzy Osbourne. That's right, Ozzy Osbourne in honor of Ozzy. Oh, probably Hulk Hogan, too. Basically, all the celebrities who passed away will be big ones. And then, you know, the big movies like Superman. Would I consider trying Tron Catalyst? Is that a new Tron game that's coming out? I might, if it's any good. I don't know what it's going to be like. It's been so long since anything Tron has been prominent. I don't know. Ugh. No, I don't pass candy out for Halloween because I live in a private community where trick-or-treating is not allowed. It's a private road.
Old bastard!
Consider doing a second part to the Five Nights at Freddy's marathon. Well, I don't think I would do another marathon. I think, as I told you guys when we did it, there's a couple of those games, like I might want to try to beat Five Nights at Freddy's 1, and then that most recent one that I played, what was it called? Was it Sister Location? I don't know if that's what it was called, whatever the one that had the narrative to it. Like, that was more interesting to me. So I would maybe try to play one of those again. I know there's been more since then, like more recent ones. No, I didn't play Lord of the Rings on OG Xbox. I didn't play any games back then besides fighting games. Oh, this Tron game's already out? Oh, I didn't even hear about it then. What's up, Tron Gates Legacy? How are you? Where do the community kids go trick-or-treating then? How would I know? I don't have a kid. I don't know where they go. It's not my concern. Excuse me. Ugh.
You're excused. Now fuck off. This is awful, Phil. This is garbage. You think this is worth streaming?
Okay. All right, last chance before we get started. So last chance if you want to talk about anything, tag me in chat, and then we're going to get started with Death Stranding. Still in a minute here, and then we'll get set up and going. No, I've never rented a game console before.
But then I also have my day off on Wednesday. I bring this up because I need you to refocus your support if you were already planning on supporting me this weekend. This one's for all my baby girls.
I'm not answering dumb questions that you already know the answers to.
How do you know that they know the answer to the question? You're assuming that every single person in your chat has always been there, listening to everything you've said for the past, what, 15 years?
All right, no one's asking anything, so we're just gonna get started. Let's get set up. I gotta swap. Let me think about this. I gotta swap this. First of all, let me do that real quick and grab my controller.
Empty chair stream. This has been a garbage fucking stream from Phil so far. Like, it's like, apart from his LTG rant, there was nothing of substance whatsoever from the stream. This is just literally just a. I would have been better off just not bothering. You know what I mean? Like, a little waste of time.
If I charge my controller or not, or if I need to use it for.
We could have all been doing more enjoyable things, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus Christ, man. That's the thing with Phil. Sometimes you don't know what to expect. Sometimes you might get an incredible meltdown from Phil, you know, some sort of spoons level rant or whatever, and sometimes it's just like this, where it's like nothing, just a whole bunch of fucking garbage gibberish. Rain Liberator is not your fault.
We are charged. I was afraid I didn't charge it, but what happened was it did charge, and then I unplugged the USB to use it with my joystick when we played CVS 2, so this is still charged.
Who fucking
Let's get all this
cares?
off. Thank you for the super chat. Let's get all this off. Let's get set up. And I'll do some shout outs and we shall begin. By the way, we're starting an action-packed sequence today, boss fight. Remember, we were at a boss appearing last time we played this, and then I ran out of time, so today we're starting right at a boss, which should be pretty interesting. Okay. So, let's see here. Alex from Phoenix today, $5 super chat and says, GTA 6 has cost $2 billion to produce. That's madness, but looking forward to it. Hope everyone has a good day. Thank you, Alex.
Are you not going to have an opinion on that, Phil?
So we're at $29 a support.
Oh, of course not. You're not going to opinionate on how much money the game has been cost. Just thank you for your money, and then straight into abegment.
As we head into the game, please let's get some support rolling. Let's hit the goal today because I barely made anything on last night's entire stream, which really sucked. So please, let's hit the goal on this stream.
Phil, you have made like fucking $1,100 or $1,200 in the last few days. Your marathon on Friday got you over 1,000, and just today you made like 170 in a day stream. The day combined, Phil, you're a $200 day for a day combined. That is a good return. Don't fucking pretend you're destitute all of a sudden.
Today, we're already doing Truck Sim at night, and Truck Sim has historically done very well, hitting goals every single time we've ever played the game. So today should be a great day, and it should get us very much closer to DSP Tries It. I want to get to 7 out of 10 goals by the end of today. So let's go.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. So I think we're going right into the boss fight. Apparently the game got an update. Oh, we gotta do the whole cutscene again? We have to do the whole cutscene again. Alright, we're gonna skip through it. Oh, here. While this is doing, I'm gonna put the hair cover on. Gotta do the whole goddamn cutscene again. Skip that shit.
He's not recording yet. We're still technically playing bingo, he's not recording yet.
The currents just went crazy. I've lost track of my hair.
Sam, it looks like that thing coiled around the Magellan is some sort of giant ghost mech. You're our only hope of freeing the ship from its grasp. Gear up and get ready to head out. If you can get it to let go and draw it away from us, we should be able to provide fire support. We're counting on you, Sam.
Okay, much better.
The end is nigh.
Okay, you ready? Excuse me, my throat got some gunk in it today. If you can't tell, it's pretty.
Who fucking cares?
Until he starts recording, the game goes on.
Okay. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. DSP here.
And he is now recording for his shitey gameplay, which means it's going to bring an end to the bingo. Sadly, we could not win bingo today. And it is what it is. Nothing we can do. Bug bingo mechanics. We had 4 free spaces, which means we can tick off these boxes.
Burger. Oh my god, this is getting stupid now. That's like 3 in a row of bullshit.
But sadly, we do not get to get a full house today. It is what it is. I mean, not every single bingo can be a success, of course. It is what it is. Nothing we can do. Phil, though. Phil went to this goddamn way to be a boring piece of shit. Like, he literally went, like, above and beyond and being, like, super duper. No preparation whatsoever to talk about anything. Like, you know, it was an absolute, oh my god. He just sat there and waited for money. Let's go live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we?
Okay.
Pop Super Jack still
it's a turret
13
gun,
13 bucks.
basically.
No tips.
Turreted gun.
$31. $31 so far for DSP. It's not a great day for DSP, I'll tell you that. But fuck it. We're done with the bad man, and I think I'm ready. We're just ready to run. Run away from the bad man. He's bored us enough. That was an awful stream from Phil. By God, you know, that was just, you know, suffering. That was just torture, you know. So hopefully Phil suffers as much as we suffered, you know, for the rest of it. The rest of the day there, that'll be a good. So it'd be quite nice if Phil also had a miserable day, you know, just to kind of get some payback for the misery inflicted upon us for blowing us all to fucking tears. But I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics today. I didn't win today, but we can always try again tomorrow. We're back to our normal 5x5 bingo card as well. So hopefully we can get the full house tomorrow. And we'll see if we can get back to it in ways, you know, and get back on track and momentum and all that jazz. But I'm going to wrap things up there. As I said, I'm going to end to it always end by putting notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar animation. So until tomorrow, guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.